hallway. There. Gosh. This is what the damage looks like. Probably showed you the other day, did I? It's a mess. It's hold on, let me just put use a mute. It's yeah, I thought I'd got away with it, and then all of a sudden it was all blistered and I had to have some skin removed, and it's been annoying me ever since. So but anyway, it's getting better. Allowing yourself to come down into the space then as we settle down together today. Closing your eyes down, allowing yourself to land. You feel if there's any anxiety or any big feelings that have been coming up or anything that feels like you're finding it, might be finding it difficult to drop into the space today, just allow that to be put to one side. It's completely okay to have all of that anxiety. We're just going to lift all of that out and we're just going to put it to one side. To just imagine it's like a bag or something that you're just pulling out of your system and you're just going to put it over to one side, whatever it is, whatever the thing is that's preventing you from being able to really drop deeply into this today. Yeah. And what sits behind that is a lot of simple, clear peace. And if there's anything else that feels like it's problematic, and in the way of you being able to drop in, just do the same thing. Acknowledge it, witness it. Or you might be like, I don't need to acknowledge it. It's been alive in my brain for like days and days, or maybe there's just an irritation right now in your environment. Just allow yourself to get hold of that irritation or whatever it is and just put it to one side. So you just flow into the space together. And every time anything comes up where you feel like you can't drop in, just allow it to move to the side. That's quite different from our thoughts. And sometimes we can just have thoughts that drop in when we're in meditation. And it's really important to acknowledge the thought, because if you just kind of like shove it away and try and get rid of it and get to a clear mind, you kind of sometimes you can reinforce it and it can keep coming back in, but also you're not honoring it. So you just need to honor the thought as it comes in, because there could be some real gold in there for you. And then when you honor something and you actually notice it and you like take it's just a split second to say, oh yeah, I see you wanting to come and be with me. I'll come back to you later. Just now I'm doing this clearing and putting everything to the side. That sometimes can be the magic landing. So it might be that, you get a moment of inspiration whilst you're in your meditation, and as tempting as it is to like allow yourself to run down that road, and you can do a meditation practice where you are allowing your thoughts to, you're following the threads, you can do that. But in this one today, we're just going to be constantly coming back to like this clearing, just clearing our energy down, putting everything to the side, but importantly, acknowledging everything as it comes in, because that could be the gold. And then what we're going to do afterwards is we're going to sit in a little space of contemplation of like, what were those thoughts that needed to come in? Is it important for me? Is that a thread of the next step? Is that a little hint at something I should be doing? Is that a massive, is it a massive message? Or is it just like I need to not forget the peppers for tea? It's just really acknowledging the thoughts, allowing them to be there, and then allowing them to go out again until you've got time later on to just sit with what came in. Hmm. Just getting yourself quiet, relaxed, or a blank environment if you want to. It can just allow there to be clarity, allow there to be space, and nothingness, whatever that looks like for you, whatever that feels like for you. It might be a while before you catch yourself and realize, oh, I drifted a thought, into a thought thread. Just allowing yourself to put that to one side, come back to it later. I'm also getting this sense as well as we sit here in this space of like handing these things back to people. So there may be some things that you're wrapped up in, or some thoughts or some time or energy that you're putting into things that actually aren't yours. So just being aware of anything that does come up, and you might need to give that back to somebody else rather than put it to one side. So, if there's something that's been pressing, and it might not be something that comes up in your meditation, it might not be a thought that pops in, but just allowing yourself now to think about something that has been reoccurring or been coming up, and actually that actually is not my problem. That actually is not my thing. And it can appear to be yours because it affects you, or it affects people you care about, or it affects something to do with where you work, or how you spend your social time, or whatever it is, your health even perhaps. But if this thing is not your thing, if it's not yours, then give it back. Just imagine again a bag, and you're handing that bag over to who it does belong to. And even if you're like, actually, this is like in me from God knows when, and I don't know where it started, I don't know who it belongs to, then just go and put the bag somewhere and just know that it'll be collected by the person it needs to be collected by. If it's not yours, let's just get rid of it. We've got enough going on in our own world with the stuff that belongs to us without picking up everybody else's shit as well on the way. Mm. So just allowing yourself that grace. And it doesn't mean you don't care. It doesn't mean you aren't supporting that person or that energy. But if it's not yours and it is not serving you, then just giving it back. We'll just drop into some silence again there. So allowing this to stay light, even if the things that are coming up feel heavy or feel big, allowing your head to lift, allowing your shoulders to drop, allowing this to be a process that is uplifting for you rather than something that's taking you into, thoughts and feelings and stuff that's heavy. Just go, okay, there's an outlet here. And allow your body to become lighter as you lift that weight out. And as it's Monday and as we're stepping into a new week, let's allow all of the light to flow into all of these spaces to allow us to have the week we intend, to allow us to create what we want to create this week for ourselves, for others, for the things that we're responsible for. Allow that all to be, allow the light to come in and support all of that stuff. And where there's perhaps some curveballs that occur this week, just setting the intention that there'll be grace and ease around them, and that we'll do what we intend to do. For those that don't have lots of goals and tasks and things that they want to get done this week, what are your intentions? What do you want to achieve this week? You don't have to be at a busy job to have some intentions to set. Is it that you want to get out into the fresh air, into the sunshine? Is it you want to eat well? You want to have some good sleeps? Like just really focusing on what's important to you for this week. And setting some intentions for yourself, just acknowledging, if you haven't already, many of you might have already set your intentions for the week, with it being Monday lunchtime. And then we're just going to imagine us all stood together in circle, hand in hand, acknowledging each other and witnessing each other. There are only 5 of us on this call, but probably a lot more people tapping into this energy at different points. So just imagining the circle as big or as small as you want it to be as we join hands and come together and open our heart spaces. And we'll welcome my neighbour's barking dog in. Just allowing the heart space to open, the shoulders to drop, the knowing to land, that everything is easy, everything is granted. What you have in your life today is everything that you've manifested. And finding the things to be grateful for and understanding the ways in which we're perhaps manifesting the things that we feel are icky or we don't want as well. Manifesting it all into reality of ours. Holding that space for each other in this circle. I always feel so energized by these bits of the practice where we come together and we just acknowledge and witness each other in our humanness, in our spiritualness, in our ability to be able to connect our energy in other dimensions. Just how we can make this more and more normal all the time. Connecting with this energy. I connected with our group energy this morning when I was sat in my practice this morning. Just giving thanks for everybody in the circle and beyond, and just allowing yourself now to come back into your body. Maybe grabbing or squeezing your arms, maybe rubbing or squeezing the legs. Just allowing yourself to come back into the space that you're in. Maybe closing putting your hands over your eyes and allowing the light to arrive back in just gently and slowly. Thank you. Thanks for turning up. Thanks for being here. And I hope you have a great week. And if you need anything, you know where I am. I'm sending you loads of love. Bye. Bye bye.